Hi everyone, Scantano here. So very exciting news. Tesla called me this morning and told me that my Cybertruck is ready for pickup tomorrow. I've ordered it since 2.5 months ago, back in beginning of the year. So tomorrow will be a very exciting day. And today, I want to let you guys know what I think about the Ford F-150 Lightning before I experience the Cybertruck. Overall, I love the F-150 Lightning. I think it's the best vehicle I've owned so far. Main reason is that because the price that I paid, the MSRP is about $46,000, and it has a lot of features that I want, and it has the power and the practicality that you get for a truck. And I use it for as a family car and as my daily commute vehicle. It also has a lot of power. It's rated 462 horsepower and 775 pound-feet of torque. It gets 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds. It has the power that I want, and it has the space that I want. As you can see, I have a car seat in the back, and the fact that my 6-year-old can run back and forth in the back seat is just hilarious to me. Space-wise, you get a front trunk, you get a enormous inside cabin, and you get a 5.5 feet of bed in the back. So you can carry luggages in the front, you can carry a lot of people in the main cabin, and you can carry a lot of materials for your Home Depot run for your project. So you have one vehicle that does it all while saving gas. Every night when I go home, I plug it in, I charge it to 90%, and in the next morning, you have another 200 miles to go. And I think it's better than having to go to a gas station every once in a while. And sometimes when in a hurry, you don't even have to worry about that. So as a daily commuter, electric vehicle makes a lot of sense. Not unlike when you have a longer trip, when you don't want to make more frequent stops. I would actually prefer a nice car. Like last week, I had to go to Vegas and back on the same day, which I took my Fiat Abarth. I did not stop in the middle, and that saves me time. And speaking of which, I get a equivalent of about 50 miles per gallon on my F-150 Lightning, and that does not include the solar energy that I have at home. For the times that I did took the Lightning for a longer trip, the rides are comfortable, the seats are really nice, really plush. I think Ford has one of the better seats on the market that I've tried. As a 4-wheel drive, so when we took it to a canyon, we have no problem at all, and I believe in the truck. It has a all-terrain tires, it has a full-size spare tire, and it has a E-locker in the rear. I don't normally do serious off-roading, so that's just enough for me. Now, what's not so good about the truck? One thing I can think of is the cost of repair. I got T-boned last year during the same time. It was raining, and there was another car that was trying to make a right turn. When I stopped for a left turn, it hit on my side. And that repair cost almost $20,000, and it took almost 2 months to repair. It is on the more expensive side. Although the entertainment screen is nice and large, the connection is not always stable, and I get occasional disconnection from my phone, from my Android Auto. So that's something that I'd consider. And your knee is always rubbing against the side panel. My knee will always rub against this side, so I put a pad on. So this is the 12-inch digital cluster. Although it's all digital, however, you cannot change most of the information showing except in the middle section, where it will tell you the trip and some of the driving assistance that it offers. In my opinion, I think it's kind of pointless that you have a all digital, but you cannot change much other than, let's say if I'm going to the sport mode, it kind of give you another color. But other than that, you can't change this information here and the information on this side. So yeah, so I think it's the waste. And then there's the charge port door. It doesn't always open on your first try, or when you closes it, it does not close on the first try either. I've encountered the charge port door opened while I was on the freeway, and that is really inconvenient. I have to stop on the side and close it before I have to take off again. So that's something to think about. The vehicle is also really large. When you're around town, it's hard to find a perfect parking space where you can comfortably park and exit without banging the other cars, and making turns inside the parking structure especially hard with the Lightning. But those are the minor issues compared to the advantage that I get with the vehicle. That's why I still like the Lightning very much. So this is what I think about the F-150 Lightning. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you have any questions of the Lightning, or if there's anything you want to know about the Cybertruck delivery, leave in the comments below and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.